Hi everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel. And I wanted to talk to you guys. Being home, quarantine. I guess me being home, quarantine, helped me put things into perspective and the priorities, my priorities, where they lies. Three things I've learned and I've gained by being home is the fact that I get to rest. I work so hard and it's difficult for me to make time to rest. Also, I get to spend time with my family, which is a plus, bond with my family, and also self-examination and the strategies that I need to make to better myself. So, by doing that, I had to ask myself a few questions. And the first question that I asked myself is, am I truly fulfilled? Am I happy? And am I happy doing the job, the work that I'm doing right now? If so, am I making any impact? Because you can be happy doing something, but you're not making any differences. There's no difference. You're not making anything. You're not changing lives, and you're just doing and doing because you get that self-satisfaction. But are you truly making an impact? That's what I was asking myself during this quarantine time. And to truly be honest with myself, and I say, okay, Benji, I guess sometimes there's certain questions you ask yourself and you don't really want people to hear the answer because you feel like if they truly know what's going on inside of you, how would they look at you and stuff like that. So I realized that maybe at work I'm being complacent. Maybe I'm not that happy. I mean, I'm one of those where if I'm doing something, I want to see myself doing it for a long time, and I don't see myself doing that. Oh, guys. Okay. Now, here's the thing, guys. Don't get me wrong. I work in the healthcare industry, and there are benefits that come by working in the healthcare field, and I get some perks out of it, but the question still remains, what can you do? Could you do more? And what are the impacts you can make? And I realized that I could do more, and I need to do more. That's pretty much what it is. I'm very grateful for my job, but I realized that I could better myself. Okay, what is the strategy? I gotta come up with a strategy. With that strategy, I ask myself other questions. Then what type of work do you see yourself doing, Benji? With the resources you already have at hand, how can you use them to better yourself? Now, I studied Christian ministry. I have a contract major, sociology, psychology, philosophy, business minor, healthcare admin, MD. I have a lot in my hands. So how am I going to use those? With the experience that I have from past work, how can I use those? And there's pros and there's cons with them because I'm one of those. I'm not really 100% in and out desk kind of person. I don't like doing the same thing. I'm not routine. I don't like my interaction to only be the computer that I'm sitting behind. I'm very hands-on. I like to interact with people. I like, to see where they're at, how they're doing, things like that. So what kind of job would I be doing? I can use what I've already have in my hands and going into the nursing program. Since I did it 6 years ago, I went to school to become a nurse. This is just a little story time, y'all. I went to school and I studied so hard to get those tests done and everything else, and throughout the program I realized that was back then. I don't see myself being a nurse. I don't want to be a nurse because every time I walked in and I see somebody in pain and I see that, okay, the only thing I could do is I couldn't stop their pain. Instead of me using it as a fuel to continue and say at least I'm making some type of changes, I just allow it to be my setback. Yes, I quit. That's what I did. I walk away. But now, with the experience that I have in the staffing industry, you know, understanding the role of a nurse, what they do on a daily basis. Yes, they get the paperwork done, that could be considered my desk work. And then they get to interact with their patients, you know, encourage somebody. And I think me going back to nursing would be a better fit. And not only that, maybe perhaps I can use nursing with ministry combined. And I know it's more like me seeking a sense of purpose, for me finding something to do that I truly feel fulfilled, where I don't feel I'm working, but I'm actually being happy. So that's where I'm at. So I would love to get you guys input, you know, where some questions or comments, whatever you guys want to share. I would love to get you guys input, because the way where I'm at right now, I would definitely need to go back to school, finish my nursing degree, which won't take me a lot of years because I've already started. And I did went and enroll in everything else, but I just felt like I can combine nursing, ministry, because ministry is your lifestyle. For me, in my opinion, ministry is my life, how I treat people, how I interact with people. I don't walk around claiming to be Christian and stuff. I let my life speak for itself. So I felt I can combine those two. Anyway, thanks for watching. I look forward to hearing from you guys and what you guys think. Thanks, ciao.